This is my Tesla Model 3, which I just bought for £35,000. And yes, that still is a crazy amount of money to spend on a brand new car. It is significantly less than the 50 grand list price of my long-range Tesla Model 3. But if you buy the standard range plus, you can get it for £30,000. I would have never considered buying a car brand new unless I got all the discounts which I did, and I probably wouldn't have considered a Tesla. So I wanted to go over them in this video because 2021 really is your last chance to get a Tesla that cheap. So I'm gonna head back to the office and tell you all about it.
So now I'm in my office, I'm going to get into the nitty gritty of it all. But just before we start, this video isn't going to focus on the small savings that you can make while owning a Tesla, like no road tax, low maintenance, cheap fuel, charging at home, which there will be a video coming out soon because I don't have any off-street parking, so make sure you're subscribed for that. Instead, it's going to focus on the 3 heavy hitters, which can bring down the cost of your Tesla or any electric car for that matter by over £10,000. And these include the plug-in grants, the 100% first-year allowance, and the low BIC rates currently available for electric cars. So let's jump into it. Firstly, the plug-in grant. What is it? Well, the UK government currently gives out £3,000 against a brand new electric car that costs below £50,000. It used to be 3.5k back last year in March, but they changed it and lowered it. Now, a lot of electric car manufacturers include the plug-in grant in the list price when you see it on the website. Tesla does this. So the price that you see already has the grant applied annoyingly. But the eagle-eyed of you will notice with the long-range Model 3, it is exactly £10 less than that 50 grand limit when you add the 3 grand back on. You can see Tesla's been a little bit cheeky there. But Aaron, if it's already applied and everyone knows it exists, why are you mentioning it? Well, I'm not too sure on the longevity of the grant. It's only guaranteed until 2022, 2023. And after that point, who knows? So it's something to keep in mind if you're planning to buy an electric car a few years in the future. Maybe you want to do it earlier to take advantage of that saving. Secondly is the 100% first year allowance. Now, if you run a company in the UK, if you're a limited director or you run a small business, or if you're a sole trader, maybe now is the time to consider becoming a limited company, but talk to an accountant about that or a business advisor. Don't take it from me. But when you buy an electric car until March 2021, you can write off the full cost of your electric car against your corporation tax bill and not pay any tax. This is a huge advantage if you run your own company or you're in a small company and you're very close to the employer, and for just companies in general that offer company cars to their employees, because they'll get huge tax discounts. And through this is how I get the £10,000 figure, but it requires a little bit of math, so just bear with me. So let's assume myself as a limited company director, my company has made a Tesla worth of profits in the 2020 to the 2021 tax year. And we'll do this as a comparison for the 3 models, the Standard Range Plus, the Long Range, and the Performance Tesla. Now, if I wanted to withdraw the money from the company and purchase the Tesla privately, the most tax efficient way to do this will be through dividends. However, before we can withdraw dividends from the company profits, we have to pay corporation tax, which is at 19%. Then, once that's been withdrawn, we have to pay dividend tax at a rate of 7.5%. So this would actually be your take-home pay. However, if the company purchased the Tesla, there's none of this tax to pay. And yes, I know as a limited company director, you wouldn't only withdraw dividends, you'd give yourself a salary, but this is just for simplicity. So now you've got your electric car with your 100% first year allowance. Don't you have to pay a BIC rate? It's a company car. Surely you have to pay the government a little fee for using it for private use. And yes, you're correct. However, electric cars for this tax year, the 2021 tax year, have a 0% BIC rate. Then in 2021 to 2022, it is 1%. And then from 22 to 23, it is 2%. Beyond then, who knows? But that benefit in kind rate is so much lower than any petrol or diesel car. Tesla has a little website which you can go in and put your salary in and see how much money you'd be paying. But compared to like a Mercedes diesel, which is over 37% BIC rate, this is the main reason why people in companies or who can get company cars choose to get an electric car, is because of that saving. It's insane. If the company you work at offers company cars, consider asking them to get an electric car or changing out your old diesel or petrol car for an electric one, because you will save so much money compared. It's insane.
If you learned something new, make sure to hit like, leave a comment down below if you've brought your Tesla Model 3 already. But if you're considering buying one, use my referral link down below. I know every Tesla YouTuber tells you to use it, but there's a reason. You get 1,000 free supercharger miles. There's absolutely no reason not to. and maybe consider subscribing because we have new Tesla videos every Wednesday. All right, see you in the next one. Bye, bye.
How did you do it in that video?